Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I wanted to go ahead and give an update on Andrew Tate because everywhere I've looked, it is really hard to find an update regarding Andrew Tate and kind of what's going on. So I just wanted to go ahead and give that to you guys because I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who want to know what's going on and want to find verified real sources and not all this mumble jumble crap. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation out there. You still have like hundreds of thousands of people on the internet who think that Andrew Tate is released from jail, which is just so idiotic and dumb because it's been reported by multiple sources that he's in jail and he's going to remain in for the next 30 days. But anyway, let me go ahead and just give you guys an update. The first thing I do want to talk about, though, is I think the news is being biased. And again, I'm not an Andrew Tate supporter or hater. You know what I mean? I kind of just try to stick with the facts with this type of thing. And although I've watched his content and I've seen some of his videos, you know, once again, I don't have too much of an opinion on him because I just really don't watch his content at all. Like, I just don't care for him. He's just a guy on the internet that's famous, and he talks about things and make content on things that I just don't really care about. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of where I'm at with it. But, you know, sometimes you just got to call a spade a spade. Now, do I agree with this whole the Matrix is attacking me, that's why they're coming up with these allegations? No. I think that the Romanian government has a pretty decent case against Andrew Tate. They seem to have some pretty good proof, and I don't think that can be denied. And I think it's just idiotic to say, oh, the Matrix is attacking him. But here's where I do agree somewhat with what some of these people are saying. I do think that the newspapers are being very biased, and it just shows you how two-faced these newspapers are. Like, one day they love you, the next day they hate you, kind of thing. And, you know, I wish I could go to some of these media outlets and just find updates regarding Andrew Tate. But instead, I'm finding like all this like bias stuff. Like, for example, right here, you just type in news on Google and Andrew Tate. You'll just find all these like hit pieces like Inside the Toxic Life of Influencer Andrew Tate, the self-proclaimed misogynist influencer. You know, you just got stuff like that. Controversial internet personnel, blah, 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 blah. Like, there's not really any updates. It's just all these hit pieces, you know. And as a matter of fact, Los Angeles Times just came out with a piece against him too. And again, I'm not defending the guy. See, it says right here, Andrew Tate is a whiny internet huckster. Now, you guys know we live in woke society, so I know that the newspapers are going to do whatever they can to pander to the woke people, and that's just really unfortunate. And I think it discredits them, and I think it gives it emboldens, it empowers the conspiracy people who think that the Matrix is, you know, the spooky alien Matrix people are trying to attack Andrew Tate, which, again, I don't think so. I think, well, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But I think that the Romanian police are not going after him because, oh, he's speaking against the Matrix and the New World Order. I think they did a years-long investigation, and they found evidence, and they're going after him based on the evidence that they found. And we're going to get into that. So first, let's go ahead and go to this update by the lawyer, okay? So the Andrew Tate's lawyer, his name is like Eugene or something like that. But this is their actual real lawyer. This is him. So this isn't like some fake bullcrap. This is actually their lawyer. So let's actually go ahead and hear what the lawyer has to say. Okay, let's take a listen.
The court issued an arrest warrant for 30 days. We've appealed it. The court will decide after the appeal what the final solution is. Well, we are not at a stage where guilt or innocence is proven. For now, we only discuss preventive measures and the opportunity of taking certain measures. Guilt was not discussed. In my opinion, in the best possible way, from a defense perspective, from our perspective, there are no grounds for taking the most drastic preventive measures provided by the Criminal Procedure Code. But the judge has the prerogative to pronounce a solution, one that we have appealed, and we will see the solution after the appeal. Yes, for each of them. Yes, including them. Have a good evening.
Okay, this was one of the worst. That was one of the worst updates I've ever seen. I don't know who those journalists are, but they could have asked the lawyer a lot better questions, like, how's he holding up? What's his temperament like? You know, who are you? Where did you come from? Did you work? I don't know, something else. Like, those questions were bad. The only question that they asked that I thought was pretty good was, what about the accomplices? And I feel like this is the missing part of the story that not really anybody's talking about, but we're going to go ahead and cover in today's video. There are two other accomplices that I have not heard people talk about. So yes, there's Andrew Tate and there's Tristan Tate. However, there are two other people, and they're actually women, who are being accused of being the accomplices of Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, and actually helping and aiding them in the human trafficking of 6 women. By the way, for those who don't know, I know people are on the conspiracy wave and, oh, this is BS. No, they actually have 6 victims who they are alleging came to them and spoke to them and are a part of this whole thing. So this isn't just some made up story somewhere. There's actual real victims who were involved in this entire thing, and there's 6 of them. Now, the part of the story that's not being talked about is, you see right here, there is a model and an ex-police officer who was actually arrested with Andrew Tate. And I feel like nobody's talking about her, but she's just as pivotal to this entire thing as Andrew Tate is. Obviously, Andrew and Tristan are famous, but the fact that there is a model slash ex-police worker, this woman used to be a police officer in Romania, and apparently she was Andrew Tate's right-hand woman, I believe. It's either her or the girlfriend. I think it's this person, but we're going to read on. The article kind of explains it, so let's just read on. Says right here, Luana Radu, 32, previously based at a police station in central Bucharest. She quit the force. Hold on. Why won't it let me highlight? Okay, it won't let me highlight. That's annoying. Okay, well, there we go. She quit the force 8 years ago to pursue career working in video chat rooms. That adds up well because Andrew Tate talked about how him and his brother had this video chat room cam girl business. So that adds up. Then here's the other victim. I'm sorry, not the other victim, the other accomplice. U.S. citizen Georgiana Nagel, 28, is described as businesswoman and influencer. So now it says here, these are the 2 glamorous women dubbed Tate's Angels, arrested with Andrew Tate as well as his brother as part of a human trafficking and rape investigation. One of them a former sub-inspector in a Romanian police, while the other is his girlfriend. Okay, so this is a bombshell right here. I didn't even know Tate really had a girlfriend. I thought he had like multiple women that he messed with or whatever. But according to this, he does have a girlfriend. So as you can see right here, basically what they're saying is that Luana Radu is she's the assistant who is 32 years old and used to be a police officer. And then there's another girl whose name is Georgiana Nagel, and she was actually the girlfriend of Andrew Tate. Once again, this is a part of the story that's not being talked about anywhere, so we need to make sure we cover this stuff because it's like this is important stuff. So now it says here, stunning model Georgiana Nagel, 28, who is an American citizen, is described as a businesswoman and influencer who is believed to have been dating Tate for almost a year. Both women are accused of being Tate's closest lieutenants, with police claiming that they helped to coerce and control at least 6 women to create social media porn content and help them under house arrest. Help them under house arrest, help to keep them under house arrest like prisoners. Crazy stuff. So this is Georgiana right here. This is apparently the girlfriend of Andrew Tate, who's also working with him in these, the human trafficking thing. And then this is the other girl. This is the Luana Radu, who was like their assistant. Very crazy story. Obviously, there's some pictures and stuff right here. Then they talk about a little bit of the background. Miss Nagel, who was born in Bucharest and raised in the Tuhari district and is believed to have met Tate through friends. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the good part. This is really like some Jeffrey Epstein stuff. This is similar to Jeffrey Epstein and that girl. I can't remember the girl's name. Ghislaine Maxwell, right? After initially helping him with his business interests, the two eventually formed a romantic bond and have become a regular fixture at the city's exclusive clubs and bars. Yeah, so it seems like they kind of had like one of those like working relationship / friends with benefits relationships. Like they're messing around, but they're also working together, and she's the one that's bringing the girls into the fold kind of thing. So it's just a very interesting situation. We scroll down to more pictures. More pictures of them. Again, this is the girlfriend. That's not the other person. That's the girlfriend. That's the girlfriend again. The girlfriend. Yeah, so it's just mostly pictures of the girl. No, this is the Radu lady. So this is the 32-year-old. This is like their actual like assistant, the one that used to be a police officer. This is her again. So yeah, it's just a bunch of pictures of them. Let's see what else there is. So yeah, here's the meat and potatoes of this thing, guys. I feel like nobody talked about this. The 2 women were arrested as well. I haven't even seen a picture of them be arrested. Everybody saw the video circulating and the pictures of Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, but I haven't seen that one video or picture of the women being arrested. However, they're in jail right now. The 2 women were arrested on Thursday night on Tate's 600,000 warehouse style mansion, where according to sources, they spend most of their time partying and monitoring his business interests. Makes sense. They share the same cell, so they're both sitting in the same cell at the Bucharest Police Detention Center, where they have been remanded in custody for 29 days pending further investigation. Tate and Tristan are also sharing a cell, so that's interesting. So Tristan and Andrew are both together in the cell, so I'm very interested in how that's going, what conversations they're having. Maybe we'll get some leaked audio later on to find out what exactly is going through their mind during this like very tough time. Yeah, so you have that going on. Let's see. The Tate brothers financially benefited from these crimes, and so did these 2 women. They live a fantastic life, which is not in keeping with their financial position. Miss Radu graduated from the Romanian Police Academy, but is also believed to have served as police officer for around 4 years before leaving in 2014 to earn more money in video chat rooms. Well, one thing we found out is that Andrew Tate was not lying about the girl video chat room thing, because that sounded like a really sketchy thing to me, but obviously he's not lying. That really happened. Yeah, he really got people to leave their regular jobs to work for him and do the whole online chat room thing. Very crazy. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I think that's all we got. Like I said, there's really not many updates. That's all that I could really think of. So that's kind of where we're at with that. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a quick update. Once again, I don't think this is an attack by the Matrix. I mean, we'll see what happens as time goes on, but I'm just giving my whole opinion regarding the situation. I just want to shed light on more stuff that's going on. But yeah, any time we get some more updates, I'll go ahead and be sure to share it. And yeah, I guess that'll go ahead and conclude today's video. So there you guys have it. That'll conclude today's video. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.